Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 71th floor. I am Elliot.
I'm Konstantinos.
And Sawyer is already causing chaos.
So is climbing the walls. What is she trying to get?
I don't know.
Anyway, we're already distracted.
Oh.
Welcome back to the 71th floor.
Yeah.
We already said this.
Yeah. Welcome.
Great start. Great
start. It's
start.
going to be a welcome. Welcome back.
How are you?
I'm better.
How are you this morning?
A lot better than I was.
Gorgeous morning.
It's
Oh yeah. How's your head?
Yeah. How is my head? Better. For reference, I think it was concussion / is still concussion.
Oh girl. And it's been how long now?
It's been 2 weeks
since the fall.
Since the incident. But if you look online, it does say like they can last months.
Months? Girl.
So I'm just gonna keep on going and just hope that it doesn't get worse. Because it's not gotten worse. It's gotten a lot better. Like it's a lot less like debilitating. I took a couple of days off work. Like I went back after it happened. I went into work. So like after we filmed the podcast, you saw how bad I was that day.
Yeah.
I went into work the next day and was still hungover, had a concussion, and was sat there like, I think I'm dying. And everybody at work was like, just go home. But I was like, I can't go home. Like we had like such an important day at work.
Yeah.
That I was like, I can't go home because it was like the start of this new like process that's like the only thing that makes us money in our department. And like I was like, I have to be there for it. Like it happens like twice a year. I was like, I have to be there for it.
Yeah, for our listeners, I was looking through the footage of last week's episode, and Elliot was rough.
Yeah.
If you want to go on YouTube and watch it.
If I looked rough, imagine how bad I was feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And Monday I was like, oh, I think it's just a hangover. Then Tuesday I was like, no, this is more than a hangover. Like it's not a 3-day hangover. Like I was drunk,
that's not normal.
Like, it's not that bad. And then Wednesday, I remember being at work and like just sitting at my desk. And obviously like I was trying to like take it easy at work. So I was like I was just like making myself look busy basically, like just sat at my desk. And I was like, right, I'm going to go to the toilet. And I stood up and like the toilets, because we've moved offices now. So like we're right at the back of the office rather than like right at the front.
I think you said this before.
Yeah, so we now don't have toilets near us. So the toilets are quite a far walk away.
It's a little break if you want to go to the toilet.
Yeah, but it's annoying because there's only 4 toilets for about like 100 people. So obviously like you walk to the toilet and then because it's just one cubicle, like it's just a door, like one
cubicle.
So there's like 4 separate toilets, but they're like, it's not like a room of toilets.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
You just shut the door and lock it and then you're in.
Right.
So because it's that setup, if you walk all the way to the toilet and they're both, because it's like 2 at one end and 2 at the other end, if they're both occupied, you just have to wait. But I'm like, I'm not going to stand there and wait while someone's going for a shit. Like that's just weird. Like I would hate it if I was shitting in the toilet and someone was like stood on the outside like waiting for me to like finish. So I always just leave and then like go back a few minutes later. So I walked to one set of toilets and they were both full. So then I walked like up the corridor to the other set of toilets, and as I was walking I was just like looking around, like, you know, like just having a look at like nosy what's happening in the office. And I looked one way, looked the other way, and then my brain just like shoo, and then like I was just walking and I literally nearly fell over, and I was like, right,
what the hell?
This is not okay. So from that point on I was like, I think I need to take the day off. And then that was when we went out. And for
you took the whole week off?
Only like Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
And then because at work you can self-certify your sickness for 5 days, so but it includes weekends. So technically I could have had Monday off as well, but I felt bad being off, so I went in and I was in all week and I was fine. But I think realistically I should have stayed off.
Yeah, probably,
because literally all they say for concussion is just rest, and like the longer you, like the more you try to push it, the longer the concussion takes to go away. So you'll probably see me in like 6 months' time, still like, still concussed. But it's literally just because like
episode 45.
Yeah.
So how's your head?
I'm just like, I just get like so guilty not being at work, and especially because I'm really good friends with my colleagues now. Like I feel like when they have to pick up my slack because I'm off sick, I just feel guilty. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. And I know like it's stupid because it's literally a brain injury. Essentially. I shouldn't be thinking like that, but like I just do. I can't help it. It's just who I am.
Damn.
Too nice, too considerate of other people. Need to be a bit more like cutthroat and just be like, I don't give a shit about anybody. But I just can't. So anyway, yeah, long story short, I feel much better than I did. Not 100%, but still getting there.
Good. We'll ask you again next week.
Yeah. Hopefully by 3 weeks it should be a lot better. That's what I'm thinking, because it does say
by
like
3 weeks of when it happened.
Yeah.
Which is going to be next week.
Next Saturday.
Nice.
But we'll see. I've also not really been taking painkillers, so it can't be that bad. So I just keep thinking like, I'll be fine.
God. We'll see.
We'll see.
Can you still see the scar, the injury?
Oh no, it's like fully gone.
Oh, is it? Well, it's not fully gone.
I feel like the scar is probably still there, but like the scab is gone and it doesn't look as like obvious.
Interesting.
But also this morning I woke up and I was like touching my hairline and I was like, am I starting to lose hair? But I don't think I am. I just think like my hairline has always been quite far back, and like I just get every so often I like touch it and I'm like, oh my god, it's really far away. But it's always at this point though. But that's where my dad has lost a lot of hair,
right?
So I always get scared that like I'm just gonna.
So
have,
is
like,
yours does this
like
thing? Yeah. That you.
So I just get.
I think mine is just straight. No,
yours is the same.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mine is also quite far back. Like I have a big forehead.
I think that's normal for men. I think women have like a more like square hairline or like rounded hairline, and men have more like a.
Oof.
I know. Gross.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to like take pictures of my hairline to like make sure that I'm not, but I don't want to like care too much about it because I know that I'm not losing hair.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
But
I mean,
like,
you literally have a full head of long hair.
But it's just scary because like I've seen people with long hair who have like really thin patches, and I'm like, I don't want that to be me. So I said to Andres, like, as soon as I start to look like I'm losing my hair, like, tell me, because I would just shave my head. Like, I'm not.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not going to the effort of having a toupee or like hair transplant. I'd just shave my head. I'd be like, right. Wow. This is the fate that the cards have like given me. Like, I'm just gonna do it.
Full bald,
like buzz cut. I don't think I would suit fully bald. But then also, if you have a buzz cut, you have to have it like good coverage, otherwise it doesn't look right.
Yeah, like it can't be patchy.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, it doesn't happen. Hopefully, it doesn't happen like
20 years.
My granddad, right? Who I have my granddad's hair, like me. And my mum have like my granddad's hair type, like and like hair pattern and stuff, and he kept all of his hair through his chemotherapy.
Oh wow!
So like I'm hoping that like I have that like strong hair genetics that is gonna like stick with me until I like die.
Damn. Because
he was like 60 something, and he still had like fully ginger hair. Went through chemotherapy, still had a full head of hair.
Wow.
So yeah, hopefully that's
That's crazy.
Not the cancer part. Hopefully the hair part is like in my genetics. Anyway. Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine. I feel very busy. Yeah, we haven't recorded in 2 weeks, so. But I feel like we've done that before, where we haven't recorded in 2 weeks. But this time it felt way longer for some reason for me.
Have you done a lot?
I don't know. Have I? I don't know.
I mean, I feel like you're always doing a lot.
Yeah. I think it's because I'm thinking of everything that's about to happen.
You're anticipating it.
In October for me, which makes me feel way more busy now than I actually am.
You're like anticipating the stress.
Yeah, it's like so many things. So we haven't recorded in 2 weeks, and it felt like ages. I think it might be also because last time we only recorded one episode, maybe, so that's why. Maybe it was like too quick, so we didn't So then it felt like it was ages.
I could not have recorded on the rest
No,
of the day.
it was fine. It was
I
fine.
remember like it got to like 15 minutes on the time, and I was like, you can probably see it on my face. Like around the 15-minute mark, I look at the laptop and I'm like, oh,
we have to
my
keep
God.
yapping for 45 more minutes.
But it was fine.
Also, that was another thing. I was telling Elliot that last week's episode is the only one I have no idea what we talked about. Because when we're recording this, I still haven't edited that episode. So I still haven't listened to it. You've only sent me the audio like yesterday or whatever. Or I've only downloaded it from my emails yesterday. And I haven't listened to it. And I have no recollection of what we talked about.
I thought that the one that I sent you was the one that Iona was on.
No, that's 19.
Ah.
So that was 2 weeks
Okay, that
ago.
makes sense. Like, so I also probably didn't listen to it as I was editing the audio.
Girl,
So
how
who
did you
knows?
do the audio if you didn't listen to
No, I did
some
listen
of it?
back to it. We talked about
I mean, we don't have to say again because
No.
it was literally last week for
Yeah.
our listeners. But yeah, I literally have no recollection. So maybe we might repeat some things.
No, I don't think so.
But yeah, that was crazy to me because I usually quite good at remembering what we talked about, and then this one I was like completely wiped off my brain.
Well, one thing that we did actually, we did two things for Rick's birthday.
Yes, actually.
Rick's birthday was last week, and we
Yeah. On the day of his birthday, we went to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Actually, do we want to call them out? Should I bleep it?
We can. Why?
I don't know. Free promotion.
Who cares?
Whatever.
I mean, is it good promotion?
Well, I thought it was good.
Yeah, the food was nice.
Yeah, the food was very nice. So basically, it's a big fancy fine dining Greek restaurant. Yeah, Greek in quotations.
Very like.
Although some of the Greek dishes actually felt and tasted very Greek.
The salad.
That I got, and the taramo salata.
Oh yeah.
Was very, very good.
And the spicy whipped feta.
Well, I didn't try that.
Yeah, but you don't like feta.
Yeah.
What kind of Greek
Don't
doesn't
say
like
that
feta?
on the podcast. I'm gonna get cancelled. I'm gonna get my Greekness revoked.
Yeah. I was very hesitant about going there because I know what it is. Like, I knew about it before we went. I've seen it. Like, I've walked past, and like, it's one of those restaurants where they have security outside. Like, they have a bouncer to be like, no letting the riffraff in kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
They had
It's
like
very
a downstairs
fancy,
bar. And then the restaurant was upstairs. And then I knew it was going to be really expensive. Like, I didn't even look at the menu and I was like, I know it's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Because...
But it's one of those, like, once every 3 years.
Yeah. And we've been to, like, the sister restaurant in Manchester called Tattoo, which is very similar but a bit less expensive, but that's like a Pan-Asian restaurant, so they have like loads of like different like Asian style dishes, but like it's the similar vibe, except this is like more elevated, like more like luxury. So like I knew what to expect, and I knew going into it I was like, this is going to make me feel so uncomfortable, because I get such imposter syndrome when I'm in situations like that where I'm like, I do not belong here, like do not like allow me into this building. Because I just feel like they can smell when you don't have money.
Yeah, probably.
And they
have a scanner.
As soon as we walked in and she was like, oh, just like go grab a drink from the bar and like we'll take you to the table because your table's not ready yet. I was like, the booking was made for 7:00. What do you mean the table is not ready yet? Like, we were there at 7.
Which I'm sure it was ready.
Oh,
but
it definitely
they just
was
do
ready.
That just so you can buy drinks.
Exactly. So they were like, oh, like go to the bar, get a drink. And then we obviously
didn't
get the drink. We were just like, oh, we'll just get a drink when we're at the table. And then the bar staff came over and were like, oh, do you want a drink? And we were like, no.
No, thank you.
We were like, no, it's okay.
And then actually, as soon as we said no, like 2 minutes later, we were like, okay, come sit to your table.
Oh, your table's ready.
Yeah.
But then when they took us to the table, I don't think you heard it, because I think you and Rick were like behind us. But the woman that took us to the table, she was like,
oh, Andrew said.
Yeah, she was like, oh, like, are you guys here for a special occasion? And Andrew like completely forgot like Rick's name. So he was like, oh yeah, we're here for and then she was like waiting for the answer, and he was like, oh yeah, Rick's birthday. And then she goes, oh, you must be really good friends then, or something like that. And then we keep walking, and she was like, "Oh, what have you guys been up to today?" And we were like, "Oh, like work. It's like a Wednesday. Like we're obviously working." And she was like, "Oh, well, what did you say?
Like
something like, oh, well, now's the
break
time.
or something.
Yeah, like now's the time to like relax and enjoy your evening."
Oh,
we were
yeah.
like,
Cringe.
Gross. But then she took us to the table, and she was like, "Oh, do you guys want like olives at the table?"
Well, that's the thing. She was like, "Do you want some olives?" We're like, "Yeah." They never fucking brought the olives. The olives are the olives in the room with us.
Yeah, and we checked the receipt, and they didn't charge us for it, which is good.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah.
But we wanted them anyway. And this the whole thing with the set menu. So they brought us the normal menus, which is quite cheeky of them actually. So they have the normal menus, whatever, with all the dishes,
like the a la carte menu.
Yeah, but then they also have a set menu, which is like a set, like you get a starter, a main, and a side, is it, or something like that, or a starter and a main.
2 or 3 courses for like a set price.
For like a set price, and that's obviously much more affordable. But they don't bring you that menu. They just bring you the normal a la carte menu. And then Andrews knew they had a set menu. So Andrews was like, could we have the set menu? And the guy was like, "Oh, yeah, I'll bring it." And so he brought it, and we ordered from that. But we were like...
And also, to make it worse, Andrews also had a free cocktail coupon, and asked... The woman that took us to the table first, he asked her, and she was like, "Oh, I'll have to go and ask my manager."
Yeah.
And then the waiter came over, and Andrews asked him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." So then it looked like we were getting a free cocktail, and we were asking for the cheaper menu, and it just... And like none of us really ordered drinks. Like none of us ordered drinks downstairs. I ordered a soft drink because I was concussed. Rick,
I ordered wine.
Yeah, you got wine. Andrews got his free cocktail, and then Rick got the same as me because he didn't realize that it wasn't alcoholic.
But then he got the vodka.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh my god.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so I just felt like that was like the beginning of the end. Like they were like, "Get these cheap asses out of here."
Yeah, they were gonna kick us out.
But anyway, so you ordered from the set menu.
Yes, I ordered from the set menu. I got the calamari for a starter, which was a very big portion. Yeah, actually, I thought it was gonna be like a tiny little bowl of calamari as a start, but it was like a proper bowl of like a main meal.
Yeah. And
there was quite a lot in there, and it was delicious. It was very nice and very like lemony and citrusy. It was very, very tasty. And then I got the sea bass as a main, which the sea bass was fine. It wasn't actually great.
Yeah, but the thing is, why would you serve just plain steamed sea bass?
Yeah, it had like 2 little dollops of sauce.
Yeah, but like as a luxury
sauce actually
dinner
wasn't great.
Yeah,
I would have preferred, and I wanted to. So with the calamari, they brought you like a little, what do you call it? The thing you pour, a little vase,
like a jug thingy,
a little jug with this citrusy lemony sauce that you're meant to put on the calamari. And I was like, "Oh, this is perfect for the sea bass." So I was like, "I'm gonna keep it," because obviously I didn't use all of it. And then when we were done with the starters, they came to pick up our plates, and they fucking grabbed the sauce, and I was like, "Leave it! What the hell?" So then, I thought the sea bass was a bit plain, but it was still nice. But I had a salad with it, a Greek salad on the side, which again I thought was going to be like a small little salad on the side, but it was a full-on like bowl of Greek salad, which was very, very delicious. And then we got those pita breads as starters with some dips, and those were very delicious. Yeah. So overall, yeah.
So you got that, which was like £35 for like the calamari and the sea bass.
Yes,
and then
the
pittas. And the pittas were not included in that, so that was extra money.
Yeah.
Me and Rick didn't order from that menu, and we got the lobster orzo, whatever it was.
Which in the end, did you end up liking it or not?
I thought it was really nice,
right. but too small or something.
Not too small. It's so the set menu was £35, and you got a starter and a main. We got the lobster dish. I only got the lobster dish. Rick got the calamari as well as a separate starter.
Oh right, yeah.
And so the lobster on its own was £36. But I was like, if I just get that and not a starter, then we're basically spending the same money. But then when I ordered mine, he was like, "Oh, do you not want a starter?" And I was like, no, we have the pita breads. I was like, that's enough for
Who
me.
said? The
The
waiter?
waiter. He was like, oh, are you not having starter? I was like, no.
Oh.
I was like, I'm not spending another like £15 on like whatever. Which, like, to be fair, the calamari, once I saw what it was, I was like, oh, actually, I should have got the calamari because that was really nice. But then I would have spent like another like £15 on top of that.
We did end up all paying like £75
Yeah,
each.
in total it was nearly £80. But I think it was like a nice experience. And like,
yeah. I think last time we went to a restaurant like that was a few years ago. With our neighbors, we went to, what is it, Ivy something, an Asian restaurant, which is also like very fancy, expensive, and we had no idea because they told us, oh, do you guys want to like go out with us for food? And we're like, oh great, yeah, we'll do that. And they were like, oh, we know
like,
this
Waku Waku?
They were like, I don't think Waku Waku was even open back then.
Oh, okay.
They were like, oh, we know this restaurant that we really like, this Asian restaurant, and she's Asian, the girl in the couple. So we were like, oh yeah, we trust you, like perfect.
Yeah.
And we went there, and we were like, we had no idea it was this fancy, and then they brought us everything, and we were like, oh fuck, this is like a fine dining fancy whatever. So yeah, I don't remember how much we paid for that, but it was a lot.
See, the thing is, like, I always think like food is worth spending money on. Like, I agree. I agree. To me, like, a nice day out is always based around food. Yeah. Like, where can I go? I don't know what that says about me. Maybe it just means I'm a fatty. But I mean,
same.
I just love like eating nice food. Like, I think that's like one of the best things. Like, it's like just a nice way to spend your time.
We're foodies,
and like you always remember like, oh, I had like that really nice like whatever, like I had a really nice pastry at whatever place in whatever town.
I think that also helps you remember the day in general.
Yeah. And I like to like plan my trips around food. Like, I'm like, oh, if I'm going to this, like when we go on like city breaks or whatever, I always like go on TikTok and I'm like, oh, what are like the food recommendations, like where are people suggesting to go for like dinner and stuff, because when I go for like city breaks, I don't want to like stay in the hotel and have like hotel dinners every day. No. And like I want to go out and like explore the city and like try like local foods and local restaurants and stuff, because that's, I feel like I would do that here, so why would I not do it in a different city? So like to me, like that's just like a big experience. So like I want to plan that and I want to like make the most of that experience by doing that. Yeah. So like, yeah, to me, spending money on food is never a waste unless it's something that's completely overpriced and like not worth it. Which like that I feel like was okay priced. It was expensive, but like
what, the Phoenix?
Yeah, it was a nice experience. The food was nice,
and to be fair, we got like the best table in. Yeah, we did in the.
If I'd have ordered what you had ordered, because if I was to get from the set menu, I probably would have got the sea bass and the calamari. Like realistically,
period.
I feel like if I had ordered that and got like more for my money than the lobster, because the lobster.
Talk about it.
On the
should
website,
should I put a video here of Rick playing with his lobster?
Yeah. As long as Rick
I'll put a video.
I don't know. On the website, like before we went, I think Andrew showed me the Instagram, and he was like, "Oh, there's lobster on the menu," and I've always wanted to try lobster. Like even before I went veggie, I was like, I really want to try lobster. And like I just never have been to like a fancy enough restaurant to like try lobster. Yeah. So when I saw it was on the menu, I was like, oh, do I just go for it and just like wing it? Because it looked nice, and I'm certain what I saw on the Instagram was like more than what it was.
I saw that too. Yeah.
And so when it came out and like it was just like orzo with like a lobster on it, like they cut the tail off. Eat. It was just like the torso. Yeah. Well, we didn't know that.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. That was another thing.
So they put like the lobster on top, and then there was like two little, like literally like this big, like probably like an inch or two long, like two little tiny pieces of meat on top. And I was like, surely
but there was more mixed in, you said, no?
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if there was.
Oh, it was placebo.
Because I think what they do is they boil the lobster with the broth of whatever they're cooking and the orzo in. So I think it like gives it flavor. Like you can use, because it basically said like you can eat the claw meat and you can eat like, I think it's like the tail, but like everything else just gets chucked into like.
I've never had lobster.
Yeah.
What does it taste like? I imagine it tastes like shrimp meat.
I've not had shrimp in a very long time.
Oh.
It tastes kind of like salty. The texture was not squishy like shrimp or squid. It was more like, I don't even know how to describe it. It just kind of like fell apart in your mouth, which I guess is a nice.
It's
like
good,
it was
yeah.
nice. It was really nice. Like but the thing is, I obviously expected there to be more meat. I thought you would like crack the claws open and eat the claw.
Well, that...
And then I ate I literally as soon as the plate came, I was like, "Oh, eat that bit of lobster just to try it," realizing I only had half of it left now. And I was like, "Fuck." So then Rick was like,
Rick also never had lobster.
Yeah,
I think
so we were both looking at each other like, "Can we eat this? Like, do we have to like scoop anything out?" But like you could see they'd scooped everything out from the shell, but just left the shell on top. So then,
to clarify, they had the torso of the lobster with the claws like sticking out and the head as decoration, but obviously you and Rick didn't know.
So Rick asked the waiter, he was like, "Is there anything edible in this?" And he was like, no, they've like fished everything out, so like it's like just for decoration.
Just decoration.
So then I was a bit
Gives a fuck about the lobster decorations.
Yeah, I was literally sat there like, right, so I've just paid £36 for like 2 little pieces of lobster, because orzo is it's pasta, like it's like hopefully it was handmade orzo in the restaurant and not just from a bag, or at least like fresh orzo, not like just from a bag, because then at least you're not paying for like something I could have made. I mean, I wouldn't have made lobster at home, but you get the point.
Yeah,
like I always refuse to order pasta in a restaurant because I'm like, I could just make this, unless it's like a pasta restaurant where it's like, you know that they've made it themselves, because there is actually a Michelin,
is it?
I don't know if it's Michelin star or Michelin guide pasta and dumpling restaurant in Manchester.
What's a Michelin guide?
It's like one where like the like Michelin people, they like have it on like a list of like restaurants to like keep an eye on. So it's like one that they're considering giving it a Michelin star, but like it needs to like do a few things to like reach that level.
Interesting.
So we've been there, but I can't remember what it's called.
And it's just a pasta place.
Pasta and dumplings. But that again is like a very like, obviously it's like Michelin guide, or Michelin star, so it's like fancy. Yeah.
I love pasta. I am a pasta man.
It's really, really good. I would recommend it if I could figure out what it was called.
Talking of pasta, of course I'm a pasta man because as I told you my favorite smell is boiled up pasta. Have you tried it? That was your homework, Elliot.
No, and you know what? I think I did have pasta the other day and I didn't do it. But I don't think we have olive oil anymore. I think we ran out. So we use
I can't imagine
vegetable oil.
I can't imagine ever not having olive oil in the house.
Well, it's because you're Greek.
Exactly. The other day, because when I cook, I use olive oil to cook. I just use a tablespoon.
Yeah.
Not a tablespoon, a teaspoon of olive oil in the pan. And
see, I'm quite liberal with it, which is bad because it's so expensive.
I used to be. I used to put more, but Rick was like, because of his diet, he was like, no, just a teaspoon. I was like, okay, fine.
But olive oil is healthy though, isn't it?
Yeah. And then the other day he comes home and he bought the spray oils for the pan.
Oh, like
and he was like,
or something.
and he was like, you'll use this from now on. And I was like, my God, this is literally the worst thing you could say to a Greek man.
It's
use spray oil to cook instead of olive oil. I'm like, this is literally plastic fake oil. I spray it and it's white. Why is it white?
Well, it's because it's like margarine, isn't it? I think like it's like melted. Well, I don't know actually. To clarify, I don't actually know.
Yeah.
But like margarine is like vegetable oil. So I assume it's just like
it still does the job, but I'm like,
no, but it doesn't though. Like the thing is, it's like like 1 calorie per spray, but the amount of sprays that you have to get to fully coat a pan
I do
in oil,
like 3 sprays.
No, I have to do more because I'm like, that's not enough. Like that is not enough. Like I look at the pan, I'm like as soon as you spray it, it just evaporates. I'm like, right, so where's it gone? I've just wasted like 3 sprays and it's gone. So I literally like all around it because I'm like, it's not enough. Maybe it's just because that pan's a shit, but I'm like...
Whereas if you just drizzle a little bit of olive oil, it's perfect. It covers up...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what Rick's vendetta with olive oil is. I think I'm the problem because I use olive oil in everything, and I usually use more than I should. But yeah. Anyway.
Overall, going back to the restaurant, it was a nice experience.
Yeah, it was.
I also tried a bit of Andrew's steak for the first time.
Oh yeah, Andrews
First
got
time I've had
steak. We forgot to say.
Um,
We forgot to say about Andrews' order.
yeah. Well, he was boring. What did he get? Like a chicken souvlaki or
He
whatever?
got souvlaki for starter.
Yeah.
Which he said. Did he say it was nice?
He said it was average.
Mm.
Like the chicken was quite dry.
Right.
And like not very.
And
nice.
then the steak he said was nice.
The steak was nice.
Yeah.
But he got like chips with it.
Oh right, which
Because
looked
it
like
was like,
shit.
Yeah, it was like you could either get salad
or the chips.
But like you got the salad, not real. You would have. I was just
Because
gonna be like
I
a
knew.
leafy salad. And then Andrews thought it was going to be a leafy salad, so he got the chips.
Yeah.
And then when the chips came and they were like French fries with cheese on, he was like, "What the fuck?"
But they
is
weren't
this?
even like good, like nice looking, and they were just a tiny little bowl
Yeah.
of a few fries.
And you got like a full salad.
I know,
bowl
and I
of,
remember
like-
when we were ordering, and I was like, "Oh, I'll get the Mykonos salad," because I knew, I was like, if this is an actual Greek salad, this is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
And Andrews was like, "Why didn't you get the Why didn't you get the chips, Mama? Why didn't you get the salad?" Blah, whatever. And then the salad came, and it was this like huge bowl that looked fucking delicious. And then Andrews kept being like, "Can I take one of your tomatoes? Can I take one of your tomatoes?"
Yeah. Well, we'll never make that mistake again.
Yeah.
But at least we know now. So if we were to go back, which we probably won't, but if we were to go back, we
I
know
would probably
what to
get the
do.
same things except the sea bass.
yeah.
I would get something else, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd get the same starter and
Yeah.
salad. But that's just me. I always just
I would
find
probably
something I
end
like
up-
and then
yeah.
get the same thing.
No, I would do the same. I would get what you got last time because I think you ordered well.
Yes.
Minus the sea bass. I think I would have got something else. But I don't know what the other options were.
I don't remember what they were.
But oh well. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. And then on Saturday we well, I went into town with Andrews in the mornings.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it getting dark now? Mama.
Yeah, the clouds.
Ugh.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, I went into town with Andrews because I wanted to go to the Apple store.
Shock.
To order a new iPhone. So in a few episodes you'll see an upgrade in the video.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we didn't really do much. We just went around a few shops
Well,
in
Saturday
Arndale.
was like the worst weather.
Oh yeah, it
wasn't
was
It
raining.
was like constant rain.
Yeah,
From like
yeah.
8 o'clock in the morning. It was like non-stop
Storming,
raining. Like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
not like I say.
Well,
non-stop,
when I
it
went
actually
into
did
town
not
in the
stop.
morning to meet Andrews, it wasn't raining, so it was fine.
It was here.
But then it was raining when I was going back home. Yeah, and then in the afternoon, you guys joined us.
Yeah, because
for
Andrews
a
went
board
to go.
games.
Andrews went to go get his tattoo, didn't he? That's why
Yes.
he met you in town.
Yep. And then we played some board games.
Yeah, Rick's birthday present.
Yes.
Villainous.
We liked this board game called Villainous, Disney Villainous, where it's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's a complicated game, but it's easy to learn. But it is complicated. Like I can't just explain it now.
It is quite complicated.
Yeah.
I mean, you can explain. Basically, you pick a villain from like either Disney. Like the first one was Disney. wasn't it?
Yeah, but then they have like different branches, like
They have,
Marvel,
like,
or Star Wars. Yeah, that's it.
Marvelous House. So you like pick a villain and like you have like a goal.
Yeah, you have
to,
like an objective.
I don't know, like say like Thanos has to collect all Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
But like there's ways around it, and you have like hero cards that are like your enemies, and then you have like are they fate cards?
Yes.
Which
So
are like things that can help you.
No, it's the opposite. So you have your hero cards, which are the cards that are for you that you pick in your hand, and then fate cards are the ones
No,
that
the
other
heroes
people.
are the heroes that you fight against the heroes.
Those are in the fate cards. So the fate cards are the ones that other people choose against you.
Oh, so what are the one? What are you?
So the ones you.
It doesn't
you
matter.
pick.
Basically, you get
Villain.
two.
They're called villain.
Oh, okay.
Villain cards.
Well,
or
you
whatever.
get two sets of cards. One is against you. One is to help you.
Yeah.
And other villains can attack you.
Yeah.
And like, well,
and
not in this game.
prevent you from achieving your goal.
Yeah.
And I won.
Shock. Con wins because Con's playstyle is, you guys, I'm so far behind. I'm never going to catch up to you. Oh, it's so hard. Why do I always pick the hardest characters? Like, I can't do this. And then all of a sudden he'll turn around and be like, well, I'm doing this, and then he's won. But it's like no one, like he always plays it down. It's like, oh, it's so difficult. This character's always so
I know
hard
how to play the game, Mama.
It's just called lying.
I know how to play the psychological game.
It's called being untruthful.
Not really, because to be fair, a lot of the times it's true. A lot of the times I am very behind, But behind the scenes, I think, I'm gonna like do these few actions that are gonna catch me up. But now I am behind, so I'm gonna say it so that people don't attack me. But I'm always thinking of like my next few moves and like how many turns I can win and with what actions and all that.
Yeah, well, that's just part of the strategy, isn't it? Strategy.
But what was funny with the game we played on Saturday was that my character's goals.
You were Hella.
Yeah. So we played the Marvel. Oh yeah, we didn't say. So you got Rick for his birthday. You got him the Marvel version of Villainous. So that's why we played that. And it was it had slightly different rules to the original one. So my character's objective was, the wording of it was a bit confusing.
I think all of the wording of everyone's things was quite good. Not to be Victoria Justice. I think we all sing. But mine was also confused. Like, I had cards that I interpreted one way and then everyone else interpreted it another way, and I was like, no, that doesn't Google make sense.
A few times. So my objective was a bit confusing, the wording, and I was pretty much about to win when Rick was like, let me read your thing, because you can't be this close to winning. And he read it, and it was like slightly different. So I was like, well, I didn't know. So now I was like, now I'm definitely not going to win, because I had to like basically rearrange my whole play style. And then I still ended up winning.
The problem is that the way you interpreted it was way too easy. Like, it was
it's not my fault.
No, but it was like, either play 8 of these cards or defeat 8 heroes. So like, if you get 8 of those cards, you can literally just play in 8 turns and be done.
But the thing was, the confusion was that you had to play them in a specific location, where I was just playing them anywhere. Yeah. So if I just knew,
you could have just done that.
I would have still just won just as easily. The problem wasn't the fact that I understood it wrong. The problem was that all my fate cards
were in the wrong place because you.
No. All the cards that you guys picked against each other just weren't appearing.
Yeah.
Like, no one was picking up cards for me.
In the normal game, you can pick who you want to fight against.
Yeah.
But in this game, all of the cards were shuffled together. So then when you pick one, it's like, oh, that's for this character.
Yeah,
so like, if you wanted to like attack someone, you just had to pick it at random rather than like target someone.
Yeah.
So Con's cards were not shuffled in as well as everybody else's for some reason. So it just looked as though like you were never getting attacked. Whereas like, I think Rick was getting attacked quite a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Anyway, but it was fun. It was good. But then we had to walk back in the rain.
Yeah,
Get the train back in the rain. But it was fun. I love being in the rain. I actually find the rain like so like comforting.
I like the rain, but I don't like it when it's windy. Like when it's stormy. Yeah. It wasn't actually that bad. It was just very heavy rain. It wasn't like torrential. Like, it wasn't like thunderstorming. Yeah. It was just like very heavy, like straight down rain. I hope it's nice on the day that I fly to Cyprus, because my friend from Spain, from Cyprus who lives in Spain, so we're flying to Cyprus together because we have the same wedding of our friend.
Oh, okay.
So it was cheaper to get a flight to the UK and then to Cyprus than from Spain to Cyprus. So she's flying to Manchester the day of, early in the morning, arriving in Manchester.
Yeah.
And then we fly to Cyprus at like 7 o'clock in the afternoon, or like 6:30. So we'll spend some time in town or whatever. Yeah. So I hope it's a nice day that day, but we'll see.
I feel like that's so bad though. Like, it shouldn't cost more to have a direct flight when it's not even that far.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's closer.
Like, she's doing more miles
but paying less.
Yeah, like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But I guess it depends on like the company, like the airline company, isn't it? Like if you could fly like 2 Ryanair flights from like Spain to England, then England to Cyprus, but like you could only fly like British Airways or something. No, Jet2 is cheap. But yeah, like it depends on the airline, doesn't it?
Yeah. But she's doing the same when going back to Spain. She has a stop at Gatwick for 5 hours and then going to Spain.
That's annoying.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, I'm not going to say. Ignore that. Ignore that.
Right.
Because someone listening to this podcast is not supposed to know. Anyway.
Okay, we'll just leave it.
I'll figure it out. I'll edit around that.
Make a note of the time. 41 minutes.
Yeah. 41 minutes. Ooh. Anyway, yeah, what else?
Yeah, this week's been pretty chill, to be fair. I've not really done a lot, but like I'm still like oh yeah, go on.
Sorry, can I just say, for people listening, because we've had a few bleeps these past few episodes, for people listening, they don't know what that bleep sound is because it sounds very weird.
Oh.
For people listening, the bleep sound we put, so with the episode we had 2 weeks ago with our friend Iona,
yeah,
we ended up having to bleep out a lot of her personal information.
Yeah.
Even though in the episode she was
Which
like, I don't care.
Yeah, I literally said, I was like, do not put your full name out there on the internet.
And she was like, I don't care. But then we ended up bleeping it. So the bleep sound we're using is a video of Sawyer standing on the piano. We have a piano here, which actually you can't see. And so there's a video of Sawyer just standing on the piano and going, bah! So I'm just using that as a bleeping sound because it's funny.
And you know why it is? It's because cats love to be on top of your personal belongings. Whenever you're using, it's like when you're using your laptop, cats will come and sit on the laptop. When you're at the piano, cats will come and sit on the piano. Yeah. So like, I was playing the piano the other week, and she just.
Oh, that was recent. That video.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was old.
No, it was pretty recent. I sent a video of me. I was playing. I think it was the Yuri on Ice song. Yuri on Ice.
Is that the only one you know?
Well, it's the only one I can like remember how to play like decent enough, and I've got the music there, so like I can read it or whatever. And yeah, I was like playing that, and I just saw her jump up on the piano, and I was like, right, I'm gonna press record, and like she just walks across the camera and is like, brung, 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 like all the way down, and then like sometimes I leave the piano on, like because Andres left it on the other day because she was like doing some, which is when that video happened, because he'd left it on when she was like doing like some sneaking around in here, and she like tried to like jump on there to jump on the shelves behind, because like it's, I don't know how much you can see, but there's like a tiny gap there, but like I think she can see the cactus up there, and she wants to like eat the cactus because she loves harming herself, because she loves biting on plants that are toxic to her. So she keeps trying to like jump up there, so then when she realized it was too far to jump, she like turned around. And then she pressed, because it's like an electric keyboard, you can like change the sound to like the organ. I think it's the organ sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
And she like just like walked over, pressed the organ, and then just sat on the keys.
Oh, she pressed the...
Yeah.
Oh
so
my
like,
God.
then she's like just sat on the keys, and that's what the video is. It's like her, after she's turned it to the organ sound, sat on the keyboard.
It's literally the perfect bleeping sound for our podcast, because she's obviously so present.
Yeah. She's crazy.
So, yeah, she is.
But yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, this week. Yeah, not a lot has happened this week. I've been trying to like rest and recover still. So I've been like going to bed early, because like normally I get like 6 hours of sleep, and I'm like, no, that's not
We've
enough.
also been getting a lot of sleep this week, actually. Yeah.
I think it's me. I think because I'm like, I'm going to bed now. Like we play like
yes,
on Discord.
It actually
like,
is.
Yeah,
it actually is.
When we're on Discord, like around like 10, half 10, I'm like, right, I need to go now. So I leave, and then I think like Andres then leaves because he's like, oh, we'll go to bed. So then he comes up to bed with me, and I'm usually asleep by like 11. And then I think you guys must also just, because if Andres is not playing, then you're just like,
we stay for a bit longer, and then we usually we go to bed at like midnight. But now we started going to bed at like we go to bed at midnight and then watch TikToks until like half midnight and then go to bed. But now we do it half an hour earlier, so now we go to bed at like 11:30, watch a few TikToks, and then sleep at midnight, which is perfect.
Yeah.
But that actually makes me wake up way earlier, and I don't like it. like on the weekends, I'll wake up like yesterday and today. I would wake up at like 7 a.m. and I'm like, no, I don't want to wake up at 7 a.m. I want to go back to sleep, and then I can't go back to sleep because I'm like, I've already slept for like 8 hours, so now I'm not tired, but I don't want to get up.
I think that's a good thing, though. Like, I think it's good to be awake earlier because it like gives you more.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I'm such a night owl. Like, I love to be awake at night, but like, I do think it's nice to be awake early.
I feel like if Rick also woke up that early and was getting up, I would. But because I know Rick is not going to get up at 7 a.m., even especially on the weekends, he maybe wakes up at 9, probably around 10.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah. So if I wake up at like 7 or 8 a.m., I'm like, I can't do anything. So I'll just like go to sleep until like 9.
See, this is going to tie into what I want to talk about for the next episode.
Oh.
But like, I mean, I've already said it like a million times, but like, I hate sleeping because I see it as such a waste of time. But I'm like, if I was to have a lion, I don't know which way is the right way.
You want a lion as a pet?
Okay. But like, I just see that as such a waste of a day. Like, if I slept until 12, I'd be like, right, now it's lunchtime, and then I've got like a few hours, and then I need to have dinner, and then I've got a few hours, and then it's bedtime.
No, yeah, the latest I would sleep in until is 10. Like, that's my max.
But even that is
yeah.
I see 8 as like, that's when I need to get up.
Mine is like 9.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just strange, I think. I just don't like wasting time. But I say that, and then I'll wake up, go sit down, and just like sit on like Instagram.
But still, I feel like that's still nice though, because you've got like that quietness of
and
the morning.
Sitting and doing nothing but like watching Instagram reels or like TikToks or whatever. I feel like that, while it is wasting time, it's still relaxing. Like, it's not sleep, but it's like time where you're not like actively like using your brain. So I think like that's I see it as like restful time. But maybe I'm just delulu and like convincing myself that my sleep deprivation is healthy.
You said you watched a few TikToks, you scrolled through Instagram, you opened a few TCG packs.
Yeah. I've not done that today.
Should we do it live
on a...
Have I done it today? Oh, well, I can't because my phone is filming.
I don't actually know if mine is like open.
I'm actually so annoyed that I can't use my phone during the podcast.
Yeah.
Not that I would have, but like for stuff like this.
The thing is, it's going to be a shit pack because it's always shit.
Why did you take your case off?
Because I was charging my phone.
This purple color is so nice
right?
On the 14.
Did they stop it?
Yeah. Every year they do a new color.
Wow.
Did you know I got the orange for the new one?
To match your phone case?
Yeah. Well, I got a different phone case, of course.
Oh, well, it's shit.
Oh, do you only just have one?
Yeah, and the next one is enough. A few minutes.
Damn.
So next episode, start with the pack opening. But yeah, like this week, I finished my second book.
That was not a good idea. Sorry. Oh,
I don't know what.
I was just sitting on my leg this whole time, and now it's.
So it's gonna sound really weird because I talked about the book that I was reading.
Yeah.
Like a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
But like I only finished reading it like a couple of weeks ago, so it's not actually that far away.
Okay.
But it's probably gonna sound like 2 months that it took me.
Can
to
you
read,
see
like,
the
2
books? Oh yeah.
Can you?
Slightly, yeah. So if everyone can see the blue and red in the corner.
Red. Oh yeah, orange.
The
bottom one.
Then those are the books that.
So actually, I didn't realize the first book came out in like 2015. But the series has like recently popped off, I guess. But yeah, my book club at work, we've been reading them, and we finished the second book, and it was crazy. Everyone said it, like everyone was like, "Oh yeah, the second book is like wild," but I was like, "Oh," because in my head,
because they describe fairies' dicks by how big their wings are.
Well, yeah. So yeah. Spoiler alert, I guess. It's the Akratar, A Court of Thorn and Roses series. So I read book 2, like we read book 2, and one of the girls at work has been Googling like how many spicy chapters there are per
Oh my
book.
god.
And that one, I think it was like 4. And I was like, oh, so that must be why everyone's like saying how it's wild and stuff. But once you got past that, like the last apparently like, this thing about this woman who writes these books is like the last 100 pages of these books are like insane. It's like where all of the plot development happens. Okay. So that was like a 600-700 page book.
Jesus.
And so like you get to the like last like 80 pages.
You finished it?
We finished it, yeah.
God.
In like a week and a half.
Wow.
Which like to me, that's impressive. Considering I work a full-time job as well. Like, I've not just been like sat reading constantly for a week and a half. But I've been like specifically getting the train every day so I can sit and read.
Right.
On the train like in the morning, and then on my break, on my lunch break at work, like that's like 40 minutes of reading. So like I have like spent a lot of time doing it. But yeah, it was wild, like such a wild ride. And then we were waiting for the other girl. So me and one of the girls finished it like Thursday, I think it was Thursday night, and the other girl in the book club was still reading it because she was like, oh, I've had a really busy week, like I'm not gonna have any time to read. So then like we basically like forced to read it, and she finished it in the car park on Friday. So she finished work, she was on the late shift at work, or like the late, so it's not like a late shift, but she had to stay till like 5, half 5. She went and sat in her car, finished the last like 80 pages, and was like filming herself in the car. God. She was crying her eyes out. She was like, I can't stop crying.
That's crazy.
And I was just laughing my head off because I was like, I was angry. Like when the book finished, I was so angry at like the things that were happening. And she was like, oh, I don't understand why you guys are so like angry. I'm just so sad and happy because of like the way, because it's basically a romance novel of like one guy does, like she starts off with one guy, then they go through some shit, they come back, they live together, he starts doing like really controlling stuff. So then in the second book she gets like taken because she has this like pact with this other guy. I've said spoiler alert, okay? Like if you've not read the books then I'm sorry, but like why are you listening? So like he like takes her on their wedding day and like takes her back to his court, the night court, and he's like the dark,
sixth dungeon.
Like, he's like the most powerful high lord in all of the world, and like he's like dark and evil and like
biggest
whatever.
Dick.
Well, yeah, I don't know about that because she doesn't compare them, so it's like how do you know? But then like it turns out that he's actually really nice and sensitive and whatever, and yeah, it's a wild ride. Like towards the end, like you find out that the first guy betrays them and like sells them out to like the bad enemy, like the worst enemy in the entire universe.
Right.
He like sells them out for like to get her back. And that like everyone hates him for that like now, and like the next book that I'm reading, like she's back with him as like a spy. She's like, because they think that like they've like broken this bond that they had with like the dark evil guy and like the girl, when actually they're like mated, so like they're supposed to be like soulmates basically. Okay. But the king supposedly broke that bond but it didn't work, so now they're bonded and he's gone back to his court and she's gone back to the first guy's court, and she's been like, oh yeah, like, oh, I love you again, like we're back together, everything's perfectly fine. But deep down, she's like, you're a fucking asshole. All of your friends are fucking assholes. You betrayed me. And so now I'm going to gather intel and I'm going to go back to my husband and you're going to fucking die, bitch.
Wow. The drama.
Yeah, it's like, I was fully convinced it was just going to be like a sex book. But like the actual storyline of it, it's so interesting. So I would recommend it. Like, even for a non-straight girl, I think it's like a decent read. Like, and it's very easy to read as well. Like it flows
700 pages. That's
but I read it in a week and a half.
Mama.
Like that's gotta say something. Like if I don't read that much. Like I have a list of books that I've read since the start of the year. I think I've read like 5 books this year.
That's very good.
But it's not like amazing. But in the past like month, I've read 2. Like that's kind of crazy to me.
Interesting. But like 2 big ones.
Well, the first one was like 500 pages. The second one was like 600-700 pages. And now
you're
this
crazy,
one is
girl.
Bigger than the last one.
Oh my god.
But yeah, they do describe dick length by. Well, it's not the dark mysterious. He's called Reese or Recent, and he's like the night, whatever, High Lord of the Night Court, and he's like half this other race of fairies, and they have wings. They're like the only ones that, well, not the only ones that have wings, but they have like these big like bat-like wings.
Oh.
And she says
that
something.
correlates to uncut.
Well, she doesn't specify.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, I was saying though, like, it's really, I said to Iona, it's really, because she suggested the books to me. I don't know if I said that already, but she told me to read them. And it's just like, you can tell the books are written for women because of the things that she says. Like, during the sex scenes, I want to know, like, I want to visualize things. I want to see what's happening.
Right.
But she describes, like, sensations and feelings and stuff, which Iona said that's how a female wants to, like, understand things. Like, they want to know, like, how, like, what a man is doing and how it feels to a woman, and, like, they want to, like, imagine that sensation for themselves. But I'm like, I want to see, like, I want to know
what
he looks like. I want to know, like, I want to visualize everything, because, like, to me a book should be a visualization of like a story, not just like, oh, I felt like a finger down my back or whatever. Like, whatever. I'm not going to go into the explicit details of what happens, but, like, yeah, it's quite explicit. But I'm like, I want to know. Like, she just describes the men as, like, muscled with a big dick. Like, that's literally
what
all
else
it
do
is.
you need?
But I'm like, there's so many other elements to it, and, like, one of them has tattoos and one of them doesn't. So, like, they look the same. One of them has dark hair, one of them has light hair. One of them has tattoos, one of them doesn't. One of them has wings, one of them doesn't. But they both have big dicks. That's literally all that you need to know about them. And I'm like, tell me more. Like, do they have body hair? Do they shave? Do they have a nice jawline? Do they have, like, stubble? Do they, like, tell me these
the hair
things.
situation?
But, yeah, I mean, they have. She says about hair, but it's like the first time she describes them, it's about, like, their hair. Like, I think the first guy has, like, longer hair. The second guy has, like, short hair. But I'm like, tell me about it. Like, what texture is it? Like, all these things, like, I just want to know. And I'm like, I find it hard to visualize the characters in this book because she doesn't describe them in enough detail. It's just like their muscles. Oh, he has a muscled shoulder. Oh, he has a muscled back. Oh, he has big arms. Oh, he has a big dick. Like, I don't care about this stuff. I want to know, like, the details. Like, does he have pubic hair? You know? Like, it's just stuff like that.
Is
I'm
he
like,
kind of like that?
yeah, like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like but then, yeah, I told Iona this, and she was like, if it was written by a man or, like, for men, it would be more descriptive. But because it's written for women, it's more about, like,
interesting,
the feeling and the sensation. So, like, I'm not saying it, I'm not dictating how women feel and stuff. I'm telling you from a woman's perspective, this is how she sees it. But yeah, anyway, I would recommend the books because it's not just a sex book. It's a really interesting story.
If it was written by a gay man for gay men, how would it be? It would say, it's a twink, it's a bear.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's so many ways to describe these people, and she just doesn't do any of it. It's like, they're just muscles. Right, okay, cool. Nice to know. Like, they're tall, muscly, big dicks. One of them has wings. One of them has a tattoo on his chest. Oh, great. That's enough. No, it's not. I need more.
Fair enough.
But yeah. So I'm enjoying the books. Considering they're, like, straight romance books, I'm enjoying it.
Good.
Yes, would recommend. I know I've said that like a million times.
Yeah.
Now,
recommend it to the listeners because I don't think I'll ever read them. Because I'm not. I mean, I've said it before. I'm not in the reading mood now, and also I'm only into Greek reading. Sophisticated stuff.
Oh, okay. He's reading like Pluto and whatever it is. Odyssey or whatever. Is that a book?
Homer,
yeah.
Homer. That's such a shit translation because his name in Greek is actually Omiros, but for some reason it's translated to Homer. Okay.
Is that what Lady Gaga says at the start of that song? She says greetings. Did she say greetings, Omeros?
What song?
GUI. Play the song. Emeros. God of sexual desire.
No, well, no, Omeros was not a god. He was just a writer.
Emeros. Is that just like humans?
No.
Is that a god?
Himeros. Probably. I don't.
Wow, you're
I don't
Greek,
know
you
which
don't even
one.
know.
Well, I probably know the Greek.
Son of Ares and Aphrodite represents
Oh.
sexual desire. Right, so that's she literally just went on Google and was like, "What is Himeros?"
Period. Well, find what the Greek name is. Like Google him.
That is the Greek name.
No, mama, that's how it's in English. Himeros. Maybe Imeros?
There.
Yeah, Imeros. Interesting. That's interesting because Imeros now in modern Greek means someone who's like calm and collected. Like someone is Imeros, it means he's
Not the god of
he's
sexual
chill.
desire.
Yeah, he's chill. Very
Aphrodite
interesting.
was born from the sea's foam.
Did you know? Well, Aphrodite is meant to be born in Cyprus. Like we have a rock. Does it say it? No. We have a rock near in the highway in between Limassol and Paphos.
What the fuck is this?
What the hell? We just saw some asses on
No
an
sugar
ad.
challenge based on your age, and it's just like a huge ass.
Yeah, so in the highway in between Limassol and Cyprus, there's a sightseeing thing called Petra Turomiou, which is basically a rock that's meant to be like the rock that Aphrodite was born from.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so she was not summoning great philosopher Homer.
No.
At the start.
Close enough.
Yeah, it's similar. Well,
Maybe we should do a whole episode about Greek mythology.
I really, really, really want to learn about Greek mythology because I think it's so interesting.
You should. I sometimes feel bad that I took it for granted growing up because it's literally an actual class we do in school. Like you do it in school.
Really?
Yes.
Like mythology.
Yeah. So we have ancient Greek, which is where we learn the ancient Greek language, like the grammar and everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that's still a thing because I mean, well, I guess you just learned a lot of the origins of modern Greek. But anyway, that's less interesting. But then we have that, and then as a branch of that, we have ancient mythology, basically, where it's like literature.
So is it like religious studies, like kind of thing? Because like it is technically like gods and stuff. You know, like
No. It's like literature. So you know, you do English literature. So we have like modern Greek literature as a subject, and then we have this, which is basically literature, but for the ancient Greek mythology.
So you're not.
So
really
we learn
looking
the
at,
stories.
like the mythology, as like the subject. It's like the texts.
Yeah, like we read a lot of like books and whatever. And we learn about all the stories of like the gods and all that, and it's yeah, you take it for granted, obviously, when you're from there. But
So I wanted to read this.
Very
Mythos by Stephen King. Not Stephen King.
Stephen King?
Stephen Fry. Stephen Fry.
Who's Stephen Fry?
Stephen Fry.
Definitely not a Greek man.
He's a gay man.
Ah.
He's,
Period.
You must have seen him. He was like very intelligent.
yeah.
Like
Doesn't he have a talk show?
Yeah, he did. I think I don't think it was a talk show. It was like a
News thing.
I don't think it was a. What was he? He was
I
like
didn't
a
know he was gay.
presenter of like a. Yeah, he's got like a twink.
Get the bag, twink.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like not University Challenge, but like
Why does he write so much about Greek myths?
Because he's clever.
Does he have 2 books? Book series about Greek myths?
Yeah. Look at them.
Elliot Spencer. Oh my god, that's a child. How old is he?
38.
Oh.
And Stephen King. No, why do I keep calling him Stephen King? He's 68. 30 years.
Damn, girl.
But yeah, I wanted to read that, and then also there's
You
like
should. Maybe you should start reading Greek mythology.
Well, I have a book of Norse mythology there.
Who gives a fuck about
I
Norse?
like Norse mythology. I like all mythology. I think it's really interesting.
No, yeah, I agree.
Because I just think it's like so much more interesting than just like. Well, to be honest, I listened to an audiobook that was called like Angels and Men. No, hold on. That's the second book. What's the first book called? Angels Before Man, and it's like a gay retelling of the story of like Lucifer. And like how he was born, and like
that's probably that's probably the original story.
Well, yeah. And like it's just like a really interesting story of like the angels, and obviously it's like made to be gay
fiction.
But like I just found that story really interesting, and then I've started trying to listen to the second book, which is like when Lucifer's been like cast out of like heaven, and then all the other angels have to like go down to like earth to like help or whatever. I can't remember the story. Anyway, that's really interesting.
When you said they basically changed it to be gay or whatever, it reminded me of I read, because when I was a teenager I used to be obsessed with Twilight.
Right.
Yeah. Who was the author? Stephenie Meyer. Stephenie Meyer. She wrote I think for one of the anniversaries, they wrote the original Twilight book but gender swapped. So Bella was a guy and Edward was a girl, and like they were all gender swapped.
Yeah.
And I read it, and it was actually very very interesting. I mean, very good as a teenager when I read it. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. But yeah, I thought it was very interesting. But I wish they made it gay. Yeah.
Well, a straight woman. I mean, no, straight women do love a bit of man-on-man action.
Exactly.
Which like is kind of annoying, because like I love that, like obviously like people who make the content, and like it's good content for like us to enjoy, but like I just wish it was like more like authentic, you know.
Like imagine a gay Twilight where well, he has to choose between Edward and Jacob.
Well, you say this, I have a book there called The Fell of Dark, which is about gay vampires.
Period.
So
he has to choose between Edward, which is a twink, and Jacob, which is a bear slash furry.
Yeah.
That's very gay. That's literally the gayest thing ever.
Someone's probably done it. It's probably out there on like
yeah. Probably fan fiction.
But yeah, I think like reading these books, like A Court of Thorn and Roses, like that has made me want like more. Like I have like gay romance books there, but they're like young adult books, so they don't really go into like
sex.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, like the
we kissed.
Yeah, like the heated parts are like they kiss, and it's like right at the end of the book, and they're like, oh, love. So like yeah, I just want to read more. Like I love reading gay books. I think it's so nice, because it's like something that we've like as a kid you don't read like gay romance books, because like you're not out or whatever. So it's nice like now as an adult to be able to read those, and which is why I tried to take us to that gay bookshop in Manchester, Queerlit.
Oh yeah.
Like that's such a nice vibe, and they have a book club there that like every month they like pick a new book to read.
I got given a gay romance book for like a book exchange thing for the dance society in uni. For some reason at one point we did this book exchange thing, and I got matched with, coincidentally, another, like one of the other few gay guys, and he gifted me a gay romance book. I was like, bold of you to assume I'm gay.
In the dance society. Oh yeah, very bold.
Doing ballet. And yeah, he even like wrote me a note, and he was like, oh, it's this very good book, I think you'll like it, blah blah. It's basically, I never read it, unfortunately. I still have it though, where it's about World War One or Two, I think it's one, where it's like two soldiers basically being gay, and I'm like, oh, that's actually great, because I can relate. No, I wasn't in war.
In the army.
But yeah, I can relate in this whole soldier gay thing. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, there's loads of books out there. Like,
yeah,
it's nice to see it.
But I don't know how spicy that one is.
Yeah,
I don't even remember what it's called.
I read one called I listened to one because I went through an audiobook phase, but I don't like audiobooks. I paid for Audible.
I feel like I
need to stop.
I feel like I could get into audiobooks. Well, Spotify has.
Yeah, well, I don't have Spotify.
Oh yeah, you're an Apple Music person.
But
Spotify has. You have like a certain certain hours
Yeah.
of free to listen to audiobooks every month.
Yeah.
Which I think is very good. Like I listened to Bob the Drag Queen's new book on there because it's a very short listen.
The problem I have with audiobooks is if I'm doing, usually when I'm listening to music, I'm doing something else. So like I'll be working or like on the train. On the train is different because
So can you not focus if you're working and listening to an audiobook?
I can, but like sometimes because of the work that I do, like sometimes I actually do have to like properly concentrate on it. Like I can't just like switch off completely. Like sometimes you can, but then if you get like a difficult patient, you have to like actually like focus. I had this really complex one which I can't go into like for whatever reason, but I had a really complex one, and one of the scientists who was like doing the checking for it literally put like a very complicated case it took me like 3 hours to do the analysis.
Oh, wow.
Which normally it takes like 10 minutes, and
You have to wrap up, by the way.
yeah, I know. Anyway, yeah, whatever, I'll tell you about it afterwards.
No, tell it. Finish your story.
Oh, well, no, it just was really interesting. Like, it's something that I'd never heard of before. And, like, I just, like, analysed it as, like, a normal case. And then, like, I said, oh, there's probably something strange going on here. And then the scientist who checked it looked at it and was like, there's definitely something strange going on here. And then because it was so complicated, it had to go to, like, another, like, a band 8 to authorize it. And she then, like, did, like, the full, like, explanation of what was happening. And I read the report and I was like, this is absolutely wild. Like, really, really crazy.
So yeah, probably not a good idea to listen to anything while doing that.
Yeah, exactly. But that was the point I was trying to get. Like,
yeah.
Sometimes you do actually have to really focus, and then like when you like focus on something else, you like, like you take your focus off of the book, and then you come back to the book, and someone's died, and you're like, how the fuck did they just die? Like,
yeah,
I don't understand.
I've become so good at doing that. I've become so good at listening to either a podcast or anything while working.
You're not allowed anymore.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck.
Fire him.
Yeah, I dare them. Yeah, I've become so good at doing that while working. I don't know. I don't know. It's just my brain just actually it makes me focus way more because actually, if I'm not listening to something, I'm more prone to keep picking up my phone.
I also like my brain is, I don't know, maybe this is ADHD, but like when I'm like not listening to something or not focusing on something, my brain has a tendency to like think of other things, and then like I actually get more distracted by myself. Yeah. Than like if I was like focusing on something.
Same. So it's so like even when I'm from home, I'll either be listening to something but I prefer to save stuff I can listen to for when I'm in the office, whereas when I'm from home I might just have something playing, like a stream or something while I'm working. It helps me focus so much, and because my phone is active and something is playing, I'm not going to be picking it up all the time to like check messages or check whatever. So yeah, if anyone from work is listening to this, please know it helps me. It helps me do better.
Let's pick this up in the next episode.
This
well, is actually, to what I wanted to talk about.
Next episode, we didn't say this was episode 21. Next episode 22 is our Legend ZA special episode.
Is it going to be?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is going to be a bit out of order, but not for you.
I was intentionally not saying the episode number because I thought we could just like skip around it and just like pretend.
Well,
but now you've given it away, so it doesn't matter.
Well, so we're recording 2 episodes today. We're recording episode 21 and episode 23. Right. So yeah, but for everyone listening or watching, you're not going to notice any difference. Like they're all going to come out in order. But next episode 22 is going to be a few days after Pokemon Legends ZA comes out. And
which again,
so when you're listening to this episode, actually Legends ZA comes out this week in 2 days actually, which is crazy to think about. So yeah, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, because you seem very confused.
No, I'm just like letting you yap.
Yeah. So we'll have a Pokemon Legends ZA special episode where we'll be ranking all Mega Evolutions.
Well, how are we gonna know them all?
After the game comes out, you're going to know all of them.
How?
Because they're going to be online.
Oh, like you're not gonna experience them all in the game, like within the first like couple of days.
No, probably not. But I was planning to.
You probably will, because you'll.
I probably, yeah.
Are you taking time off to play it? I was thinking I might.
Not yet. Maybe.
Not officially.
You're not officially. No.
Starting to feel very unwell all of a sudden. My concussion is getting worse.
No, because I want to take the Thursday off to play Yote, but I don't know. Whatever. We don't have to.
That's only 2 days. Although you are going away.
Just one day. What?
For Yote and ZA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it. I'll see how we are, because
I took a day off to play to get my Switch, and my Switch didn't end up getting delivered till like 2 o'clock. So then it was like, well, why did I take a full day off? I could have just taken a half day.
Anyway,
so
we need to end this, mama. Yeah. Okay, thanks for listening, everyone. Pretty full episode.
Yeah.
Go on, do your thing.
Like, follow, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok at the 71th Floor Pod. Is it? Or just the 71th Floor?
TikTok is
the 71th Floor.
The.71th.floor.
Instagram, the 71th Floor.
The 71th Floor Pod.
Floor Pod.
Maybe this title wasn't a good idea.
Well, it's too late now. Email us at the 71th Floor Pod at gmail.com. Give us a comment on Apple, Spotify, whatever. Review.
Comment on YouTube. Give us, send us a text. Well, we need to pose a question. Oh yeah,
question.
What the fuck did we talk about today? Maybe a question to prepare for next week. But not only Nihad and Theo likes Pokemon. Also, shout out to Nihad.
Yeah, Nihad
a big shout out to our friend Nihad,
friend of the show,
who is a big fan of the show, and he's our producer in training, because he's literally interested in every single thing we talk about.
Like,
when we did the Pokemon episode, I was thinking, oh, this is probably the only episode Nihad is not going to be interested about, because I was like, I don't know, I guess I didn't think he was going to be a fan of Pokemon. And then he commented like his favorite starters, his favorite generation, and I was like, oh my god.
He texted me as he was listening to it and was like, no, you're hating on Mudskip or Mudkip, my favorite Pokemon. I was like, sorry about it. I was like, not my fault.
So yeah, shout out to Nihad, because he's a true 71th Floor fan.
Yeah.
So this question, I guess, is only for Nihad and Theo. Who's your favorite Mega Evolution? Just getting prepared for
maybe that should be the question
week.
For the Pokemon episode.
I suppose. Yeah, I suppose. Okay. So what's our question this week? God, we need to end it, mama!
Question of the day. Maybe that should have a little jingle. Question of the day.
Maybe.
What have we been talking about?
We already asked people about books a few episodes ago.
What is your favorite meal? Or is that boring?
What's the fanciest restaurant you've been to?
Yeah.
Sure. We'll go with that.
And how much was the bill?
Period.
Ours was nearly £300 for 4 people.
Was it actually?
Yeah. It was £280.
Do not remind me. Anyway, yeah, tell us. Anyway, thanks everyone for listening. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.